My divorce with Safaricom is going to be messy. Wamekuwa wakipeana watu wetu venye wanataka. Anybody who speaks against the evil that is melted on this country by this regime, munapeana watu wetu. This is my 4G home internet. Router, I bought it at 9,500. But Safaricom, me and you, because of what you're doing, this is what you get. My divorce with you comes here. There. It's done.
Kenyans online are starting a campaign to #boycott Safaricom services. This just comes a few weeks after another campaign of the same nature were done online, and later Safaricom CEO Peter Ndegwa denied the claim. So in today's newspaper, the Daily Nation has done a very detailed story revealing how the police officers are using mobile phones to track and arrest suspects. And in this regard, many people are saying that Safaricom has been giving out their details, their personal detail to these state agencies, and these are really headed to arrest people, especially activists who are against the Reject Finance Bill campaign. So one of the people who said was affected is one Francis Gaido, was arrested a few days ago. And according to Francis Gaido, he has been avoiding using Safaricom line, Safaricom SIM card. So on that day, that was on Tuesday, he wanted to make some transactions using a mobile phone. So he inserted Safaricom line, Safaricom SIM, and then made some transaction that lasted only less than 3 minutes. And then it is then that the Safaricom, according to him, Safaricom managed to locate his locations, which was in Westlands, and they visited his home, and he was arrested. This is exactly what Francis Gaido wrote. Ever since the protest began in June, the police have never really arrested me because I completely stayed away from Safaricom. The first time, it's me who presented myself at DCI. The second time, they waylaid me outside Milimani High Court after a mention. That was a very nursery school Moi era move, by the way. But I accidentally put my SIM to make a payment. My mistake. Safaricom provided them with my precise location, facilitating my abduction. Ignore Safaricom CEO Peter Ndegwa's claim that they did not snitch on protesters. Everyone who was in parliament on June 25th is either dead or missing because their locations were given away by Safaricom. Peter Ndegwa and Adil Khawaja are criminals. If you spot them on the road or in the street, do unto them what we did to MPs. So this is Francis Gaido's allegations, saying that Safaricom is indeed collaborating with these state agencies to give out people's locations and aiding in the government abducting or arresting those who are not in line with them. So these discussions has been there. It was there during the 25th of June, and I remember Peter Ndegwa, the Safaricom CEO, came out and denied the claims, but it is coming back, especially today after that long detailed story by the Daily Nation. And in their stories, the Daily Nation has managed to highlight how also some two Sudanese who were in Kenya seeking asylum were arrested, and up to date their whereabouts is not known, and some activists in Sudan believe that they were perhaps walimalizwa. So this story is going on and on, but we are coming back to, remember, Safaricom is one of the telecommunications in Kenya which has managed to capture a good number. They're the one who control the market share with 44 million Kenyans using Safaricom, followed by 18 millions who use Airtel, and then we have Telcom, which share a 2 million, which has 2 million users. So as you can see, majority of Kenyans, we can conclude that majority of Kenyans use Safaricom, and it's really sad if indeed Safaricom is giving out our personal data to state agencies. It's really sad. Even as we speak, we have people, families who are still looking for their loved ones who participated in the protest, and until today, their whereabouts are not known. As we speak right now, today, we have Maverick Ahoko, who is still missing. Up to this is day 6. The last time she made a post on social media was 6 days ago, and even as we speak right now, we don't know where is her whereabouts. And it's not only Maverick. We have people every day on social media. When you log onto social media, you see families are still looking for their loved ones. Others don't know where they are and all that. So it's really sad if Safaricom, who control the market share, really is snitching on people. It's really sad. And I am seeing that Kenyans online are starting a campaign to boycott Safaricom services. I don't know if it is going to succeed, but I think Kenyans so far, they are so done and tired with Safaricom. Despite this, everything that is going on, I think Safaricom is going to lose big. And if it is one of the companies that it's going to lose customers at a very fast rate, I think Safaricom is going down. I believe Safaricom, if they will not come out to explain further, I think Kenya will start to ignore them and to boycott them. You are seeing even like these guys is destroying their router because he believes that we need to stand together against anybody who is against Kenyans who are protesting against bad governance. To Safaricom CEO, the ball is in your hands. We really need to protect your customers. I don't understand how, although I know the government has a share in Safaricom, but that doesn't guarantee them to access our details. Our details should just be secure with the Safaricom databases. The police officers accessing Safaricom through backdoor, it's really not a good thing. It is not something to celebrate about. It is something that will make a lot of people migrate. And I believe, you see, with Elon Musk introducing these Wi-Fi in Kenya through Starlink, and people show interest and migrated. If there will be another competitor who Kenyans will have faith in, I believe Safaricom will go down. So it is really a sad story to read. It is a very terrifying story done by the Daily Nation, and it is very detailed, explaining details by details, step by step, how these things happens. So, and also those who are interviewed, some of them are police officers, and they are really revealing that they are accessing people's location through mobile phones. There is no way out. The police officer or the government deep state can know where you are unless they access your communication and live locations data, and that is true through Safaricom. Also, other telecommunications company have been mentioned, but the notorious one is said to be the Safaricom, who control the market share in this country. So even as members, even as other Kenyans are still looking for their loved ones, it's really sad if they will have to point their fingers on Safaricom, because this is not a good show. So many people have lost their lives. It is also being alleged that majority of people who protests to the parliament, majority of them are not alive, majority of them are still missing and all that. So it is really a sad story altogether. So for Safaricom, I don't know how they are going to get themselves out of this, and but I believe they should just give people the trust, their trust back, because majority of them trusted them. We have their services like M-Pesa, Pochi la Biashara, and all these services, and which is also really good because Kenyans are using it to do their daily activities. But it's really sad if Safaricom will take advantage of that and give out Kenyans personal data. Really a sad story. Even as we continue to look for those who are still missing, it is really sad to know that Safaricom is behind all this. So that is it for me for today. Thanks for watching. This is Sophia Live.